we last met at Falkirk, the last game of the season. I think the quote was at the end of the game, "I'll come back in 4 weeks with lots of energy. This is a demanding job, but that's why I'm here." What's changed? What happened?
Yeah, I must say, I think after the last match day, that was emotional. Was intense. Yeah, it was 30 weeks to be Ranger manager, but I was totally convinced on this day that 4 weeks later we will start in a new season. I spoke with some players and I had my full walls in my office was lit with a lot of ideas and things to improve. Yeah, and then I flew home with Sasha. And then for me it was clear, okay, now I need a bit of distance from the job. I need some weeks with my family. We plan to go to Hawaii, near the end of the world. Nobody can call you. It was the best place. And then, I think about in the same day, like my departure day, I got a call. But it was more a call with a friend. I know him really well since 14, 15 years now. He asked a bit about the situation and this program. Now I went to a little rest and then in 4 weeks we go again and then the new season. Yeah, and then I arrived in Hawaii, Honolulu. Then I had a call. It was from me more, was not really specific. It was a call. And then after this call, I got a couple days later, the next fall, from a new head coach from the former national team. We spoke again about how our football. And to this time it was really open for me because I was still convinced that I'm the right man for Rangers and went back and back about the fruits and all those things. Even the last 3-4 weeks were very emotional and I said it was a roller coaster. I said this in the morning to you. I think 30 weeks all in all I was the manager. 26 weeks it was just one direction. Even small setbacks, but not so much here. And the last 3 weeks was not what we want. We hoped for more. And then, I had an honest conversation with the club, with Rangers, because it was always important for me to speak with them, to give them a little bit of my insights, my feeling, about my family, how I see the situation. And from this day on, comes a little bit dynamic into. I was not prepared that this dynamic could be, because I thought that after Andrew was very clear in the press after our last match day, and I think it was for everyone a completely new situation. And one thing was clear: I respect my contract. If there's any things what happens and there is not a clear way for the negotiation between the two clubs, I will never go in a fight, because I said I respect my contract. I have goals with Rangers. But on the other side, Red Salzburg forced really and pushed really hard. And I think then comes a moment where both clubs start to negotiate and thought, okay, what could be, what is possible, what is not possible. And finally, I got them if it was at the end of my holiday, I was in NA in Santa Monica, and then I got the message when we are nearly very close for my agreement.